YouTube and welcome back to my channel. Cardio should never feel like you're slaving away at something. My top 5 biggest mistakes while trying to lose weight on my fitness journey. Today's video is going to be a full day of eating. I am not the same person that I was 3 years ago, and I'm so grateful for that. There are pretty sickening things being said about me.
Another cautionary tale, this one about social media influencers and their businesses. One fitness coach and influencer from Dallas who has hundreds of thousands of followers is under fire now after some of her online clients say they were scammed.
I was looking for some sort of training, some sort of fitness program. Eventually I followed her, so I went ahead and purchased one of her programs. We never got anything back other than just, oh girl, you're doing so great. But I'm like, how am I doing great? Because I'm not losing weight and inches aren't going anywhere. Just overall, it's leaving a really sour taste in my mouth.
I was upset that I trusted her. I was upset that I told her about like my depression and I opened up to her, you know, expecting her to help me. She basically blew me off.
She spent months, in some cases years, ignoring customers who had reached out to her.
I jumped into an industry that had no instruction manual. I'm basically going through uncharted territory and I'm doing the best that I can to the best of my ability. I'm using this as a tool to learn and to grow as a professional and to move forward.
Texas Attorney General's office filed a deceptive trade practices suit asking for between $250,000 and $1 million.
I made mistakes, and that's what this video is here to do, to address it, to say that I am sorry.
She said she made a mistake, but how can you make that mistake for 4 years?
Made a mistake. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I've taken full responsibility for it. I made things right, and I did whatever it took to make things right.
Hello you guys and welcome to my channel. I am so excited to have you here. So today we are going to be talking about Brittany Dawn. If you know who Brittany Dawn is, you would know that she has had many controversies since her time on social media. But today we're going to be talking about Brittany Dawn's specific fitness scam, the lawsuit, and the recent settlement that has been talked about. So buckle up for this one, grab a snack, grab your coffee, you're gonna need it. So who is Brittany Dawn? Brittany Dawn is an influencer and has been for many years. She started out on Instagram and YouTube around March of 2017, where she would post about her fitness journey while giving tips for things like fat loss and how to get the body you want. She quickly grew to over 500,000 followers on both Instagram and YouTube by posting about her fitness journey. Some of her most popular YouTube videos include videos from 5 years ago titled Eating for Fat Loss or Starbucks Zero-Calorie Drinks, Fasting Mistakes, 5 Reasons You're Not Losing Weight, and even teaching people how to lose weight or build muscle. These videos were receiving anywhere from 200,000 to 1 million views. On Instagram in 2017, I actually found that she would post only fitness related content. She would really emphasize before and after pictures, while her captions were filled with fitness tips and even talking about eating disorders, including her own ED. In those captions, she would also include her email and website stating, "Let's chat," in order to get people to reach out to her for fitness and health advice. Due to this type of content she would post, she earned a lot of trust from her followers pretty quickly. She would constantly present herself as a professional in health and fitness, so people pretty much assumed that by listening to her and doing what she stated, they would get the results that they wanted, as they thought she was a professional and certified personal trainer and also trained in the nutrition aspect of health and fitness. Unfortunately, that wouldn't be the case. So I have seen on the internet that Brittany Dawn has stated, like in 2023, that she is a certified personal trainer with NASM, but back in the day when she was posting all of this stuff back in like 2017, based on my knowledge and in my opinion and what I have read online, the articles I've seen, she was not an actual personal trainer back then, but she was really presenting herself as someone who was a professional fitness trainer and someone who was really educated in nutrition when she would have programs like macro calendars and she would be teaching people about nutrition. So people really trusted her and believed in her ability to give them fitness and nutrition advice, and I feel like that's why her following grew pretty quickly. People really trusted her opinion because she would really present herself as a professional. So all of this led Brittany Dawn into making her own fitness and nutrition programs. These programs would cost anywhere from $92 to $300, and what clients thought they would receive for paying this much money was, number one, a personalized macro plan, a 90-day workout, 90 days of recalculation, which made people believe that they were getting personalized fitness plans. Then she would also state that paying this much, they would get access to weekly email check-ins, private team groups, food guides, and supplement recommendations. Brittany Dawn would promote her programs as personalized macro and personalized fitness plans for each person who purchased the plans. As time went on, Brittany's clients were slowly starting to realize that her programs were not personalized at all, but instead what Brittany was doing was sending all of her clients a copy and paste fitness and nutrition plan. So any client that purchased this personalized fitness plan and personalized nutrition plan was just getting a copy and paste plan. So every single person from the thousands of people that bought from her were getting the same exact programs, and it wasn't personalized at all. And there also wasn't any recalculation being done throughout the program like she stated there would be. Now, many clients realized that they weren't being given personal plans after being put in Brittany's Facebook group that you would get access to when you purchase the program. So since Brittany Dawn was making this Facebook group where all of her clients would be added into, they were starting to realize that all of the programs were identical. They all had the same copy and paste fitness plan and macro plan. None of them were personalized and none of them were different like she stated they would be. And trust me, paying $92 to $260, upwards of $300 for a plan, it should be personalized. If you go to any fitness professional or dietitian in today's world, you'll pay that amount for getting a personalized plan made specifically for you and your goals, while Brittany wasn't doing that. She was essentially taking people's money and upcharging them for something that wasn't what she said it was. So because of this, clients made a Facebook page called Brittany Dawn Fitness Complaints because Brittany Dawn was either blocking them or allegedly not responding to these clients' emails or social media comments where they were asking for explanations or when they were asking for refunds because they thought that they were buying into a personalized fitness and nutrition program. So over time, over 4,000 people joined this Facebook group. This group was used so that clients could express what happened to them and they could collectively come together and talk about Brittany Dawn's fitness programs and the issues with it. So this Facebook group really uncovered a lot of things. Firstly, like I've already stated, it really uncovered the fact that Brittany was not sending people personalized nutrition and fitness programs. She was just copy and pasting them to all of her clients, even though people were spending, like I already stated, $92 to $260+ or more on these plans. So these clients started to realize that they were allegedly being lied to and unfortunately scammed. After these clients came together and started to realize that Brittany was allegedly scamming them, they decided to start speaking out on news sites about what happened to them. They also started a petition on change.org titled Stop Brittany Dawn Fitness Scams. The petition now has over 15,000 signatures. Now back to clients starting to speak out on news articles. One client named Kayla Lippins wrote to Insider.com that, quote, Davis did personal coaching sessions with her for 2 weeks instead of 2 months and refused to give her a full refund. She stated, I went into detail about my depression, about how I was and how I was eating and how I was binge eating. She said, you're paying somebody to help you and be there for you. For someone to basically take your money and run, it hurts, end quote. Another client, Paige Larson, told Insider.com that she emailed Brittany to ask for a refund for a nutrition program she purchased in 2016 because the program was identical to a program she had purchased from Brittany earlier in the year. So when Paige did email Brittany asking for this refund, the email that she got in response was, hi Paige, thank you so much for reaching out to me, girl, and for the constructive criticism. This is Brittany that you're talking with, and I just read everything that you had to say. I can't apologize enough from the bottom of my heart. I am so sorry that I let you down, and for that I take full responsibility. I'm here now to make things right in any way that I can moving forward. I would be more than happy to refund you for the 2016 Fall Challenge program. Could you please email your receipt for that over, as well as your PayPal email address? My attorney will also be asking anyone who is refunded to sign an NDA agreement for confidentiality purposes from this point moving forward to protect my name, my brand, and my business in any future situation in person or online. The disclosure will need to be signed before the refund can be made. I'm looking forward to hearing from you, and again, I am so sorry. I know that nothing that I say will change how you view me, but I promise I'm trying my best to make things right in this situation. XOXO, Brittany Dawn. So now we see that Brittany Dawn was also asking people to sign non-disclosure agreements if they wanted a full refund refund because that's what her attorney was asking her to do. So in my opinion, Paige should have been sent a refund, no questions asked, the second she told Brittany Dawn that not only did she buy a program a year before, so Paige bought a program in 2015 from Brittany, and then in 2016 when she bought another program, Brittany Dawn just sent her a copy and paste of the program she purchased before, which also exposed again for the fact that she wasn't sending personalized fitness and nutrition plans. So Paige also stated that she responded to Brittany wanting to sign the NDA so she can get her refund, but that Brittany never responded and never sent over an NDA and has still never given her a refund for that issue. Brittany has also responded to Insider.com after seeing these articles stating that she is planning on rectifying the situation with each customer on an individual basis. Now, the issue I see with this in the first place is having people sign an NDA is extremely sketchy. Just give people a refund. You are essentially scamming them by not providing them with what you told them you were providing them with. Second, only rectifying this on an individual basis with each customer is not the way it should have gone, in my opinion. In my opinion, Brittany should have apologized, owned up to the fact that she lied and scammed people, then she should have sent a refund to any individual who bought her programs. I believe that every single person who bought a program that was being falsely promoted should have received a refund the second that it was made aware to Brittany and her team that there was an issue with these programs. Now, should Brittany have known that there was an issue with these programs in the first place? Yes, but at the end of the day, whether she realized she was allegedly scamming people or not, every client should have had a refund and a public apology should have been made, owning up to the mistake and owning up to her wrongdoing. So after all of this backlash Brittany had been receiving, in February of 2019, Brittany uploaded on YouTube an apology video that is now deleted. This video was Brittany taking so-called responsibility for what she put her paying followers through and stated she would try and make up for it by making refunds. So as we've already spoken about, we have still seen in 2023, in the year we're currently in, that people allegedly still have not received refunds, while some people have only received partial refunds. So again, if she wanted to rectify the situation, if she was truly sorry, in my opinion, she would have stopped selling those programs, she would have shut down the website, and she would have refunded every single customer that purchased for her through her website, through PayPal, whatever. She should have refunded every single individual that she, in my opinion, lied to and scammed. Because if you're gonna falsely promote to your followers that you are giving them personalized plans, and then they find out that you're sending copy and paste messages, you're also not keeping up with the one-on-one coaching, you're not emailing people back, you're not getting on the calls that you said you were going to get on that people spent $260 to get, you should be giving everybody a refund. I think at the end of the day, if you were actually sorry for what you did, you would own up to that, and then you would also give every single person that ever purchased that a refund. And that's my personal opinion on it. Now, since this apology video in 2019, I have seen countless videos where Brittany is calling out the haters. In my opinion, these videos show that she's not really attempting to take accountability in scamming people. Instead, she attempted to backpedal and make it out to be as if she was being attacked on social media, when instead, people are just wanting her to take accountability for providing a false product under false pretenses and giving them a refund. So with that all being said, this leads us into the Texas lawsuit against Brittany Dawn. So as you all know, Brittany is located in the state of Texas. So the state of Texas, on February 1st of 2022, the Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton filed a 12-page lawsuit against Brittany Dawn Fitness LLC. The lawsuit states that they believe the defendant has engaged in false, misleading, and/or deceptive practices, which allows for the Attorney General to seek monetary relief for the consumer who bought into the false and misleading product. So as we can see, the state of Texas is looking to get $250 to $1 million that they're going to use on clearly their own attorney fees in order to do this lawsuit, but they are also wanting to pay back consumers that did not get these refunds and were hurt in the process of the Brittany Dawn fitness scam. So in the Texas lawsuit, there is pages of what they call factual allegations overview. Here they go over every single allegation that they are making against Brittany Dawn. Let me tell you, it's a whole lot that they are stating Brittany Dawn has done. So I'm going to do my best to sum it up in 6 different parts. So number 1, the state of Texas alleges in this lawsuit that Brittany profited from from the sale of online fitness packages to thousands of consumers with the promise of personalized nutrition guidance and fitness coaching. With that, they allege that Brittany failed to provide the promised coaching and check-ins while ignoring consumer complaints and only offering partial refunds to, quote, some customers. Number 2, the state of Texas went over how Brittany Dawn is an influencer that would clearly, like I've already stated, post a lot of exercise tips and information about nutrition like healthy Starbucks hacks and body positive quotes. So the state of Texas states that this social media platform, aka Brittany Dawn social media, would lead people to her website where they could purchase the personalized plans for $92 to upwards of $300, even a self-guided training program for $45. The state of Texas also says that no matter the program you would choose, the essential component of every sale on the website was the individualized coaching offered by Brittany Dawn. She even had a statement on her website describing herself as, quote, your coach, your confidant, your biggest supporter and friend, there to push you, mold you, and help you find that person that you've always wanted to become. End quote. Clearly, the information that the state is providing is to show how much Brittany made it seem as if she would be giving personalized plans and to be your coach along the way, helping you through every step of her plan, which clearly, allegedly, did not happen. Now, moving on to number 3 in the lawsuit, the state of Texas then emphasized on what would happen after a consumer would purchase the product. They stated that after you purchase the product, Brittany would send you a form to fill out, and after you filled out the form, you would get an email stating, don't forget, this is just your starting point, and I will make adjustments as needed throughout the next 4 to 12 weeks with me. The state then said that she allegedly failed to provide this essential component of what people were purchasing when they bought her programs. Now, moving on to number 4. The state talks about the issues with the macro plans. They stated that one consumer almost passed out from inadequate nutrition, while another client suffered extreme hunger due to Brittany not actually personalizing the macro plans. And number 5, one of the most important issues stated in the lawsuit is how Brittany allegedly misled individuals who had eating disorders. They stated that Brittany was promoting the fact that she could help people throughout their eating disorders. Brittany would even call herself an ED soldier, so it made people believe that she would be the coach to go to in order to help with their EDs. Consumers were also stating they would fill out the forms for the macro counts and they would emphasize on those forms that they struggle with a specific ED. And instead of Brittany acknowledging that, she would provide those people with just cardio exercises and low-calorie macronutrient suggestions, which would not be suitable clearly for someone that is struggling with an ED. And lastly, number 6, the state of Texas says that Brittany Dawn was also charging consumers with a shipping fee, even though what she was selling was a digital product and nothing that was ever being shipped to someone. I thought that was wild. I had no clue that Brittany was doing that. Clearly, I knew about this whole entire fitness scam, alleged fitness scam, for a very long time, but I had no clue that she was charging people shipping fees for a digital product. So that is also added in the lawsuit with all of the other issues that the state of Texas is alleging with Brittany Dawn. So the last portion of the lawsuit actually talks about what the state of Texas wants in return if they were to win the lawsuit. Now, at this time, I will not be reading this portion, mostly because as of April 28th of 2023, Brittany Dawn and the state of Texas has come up with a settlement agreement. When the settlement is shown, we will be able to see what Brittany may have to pay or what she's going to have to do in the future because of the lawsuit and now settlement. So I will wait for all that information to come out in order to talk about what the state of Texas and Brittany are going to be settling on. Now, with that being said, on April 28th of 2023, the state of Texas put out a statement on the Brittany Dawn Fitness LLC versus Texas lawsuit. The statement says, quote, "Please be advised that the parties have reached a mediated settlement agreement. At this time, we are asking that the trial date be vacated and the case be set for hearing on a motion for entry of judgment, which we will be filing in the next 2 weeks," end quote. Then on May 4th of 2023, the judge, Monica Purdy, typed out a document titled, quote, Notice of Hearing Final Disposition. So this document stated, quote, that the above referenced cause, the state of Texas versus Brittany Dawn Fitness LLC, reflects a docket entry of settlement or other final disposition. Accordingly, the case is set for the final disposition on June 2nd, 2023 at 9 a.m., end quote. So as we could see, there should not be a trial occurring, and the lawsuit is shown to be in the process of being settled. So this means on June 2nd at 9 a.m., we should be able to find out the result of the settlement and the details that the settlement entails. I will be making a video on the settlement the second that I hear anything with an update on the case. So clearly we should be seeing this on June 2nd. So I will be watching the video if there is one that's provided, if we're able to actually get access to seeing the court case and everything like that, if it's being recorded and we're able to watch it. And then once the documents come out of what the settlement entails, I will be making a video updating you guys on that. But as of right now, there has been a settlement reached. And then again, on June 2nd, you'll be able to find out what these settlement agreements are going to be. Now, to close out this video and to conclude this video, this section is purely my opinion and all alleged. So in my opinion, I think that Brittany Dawn has scammed her trusted and loyal followers. She's really made people believe that she was a professional fitness trainer and could help people with their food habits, all while providing personal fitness and macro plans, and even promising people that she would be doing weekly personal one-on-one coachings. Instead, it has come out that that she wasn't back in 2017 a personal trainer, nor is she a dietitian or someone with a real nutrition background. Instead, she used her trusted followers by making them believe she was selling them personalized plans. All along, she was sending the same plans to each one of her clients who purchased from her. So in my opinion, it's been shown that she's falsely promoted something to thousands of people who purchased from her. I also, in my opinion, don't really believe that she's taken true accountability for the harm that she allegedly caused. We have seen many people lose money, and not only lose money, but we have allegedly seen some of her followers that used her plans fall into disordered eating and have been set back even more in their health and fitness journey. I think that the state of Texas suing her was a job well done. And I hope to see in the next couple of weeks when the settlement is agreed upon and showcased that we will see restitution paid to every customer and person potentially harmed by Brittany's action. I think that at the end of the day, this is a prime time influencer alleged scam. And I do believe that accountability needs to be taken. And Brittany may say that she took accountability with these videos that she did apologizing, but those videos are now deleted. So clearly she didn't actually believe in the apology. And then since then, she's made multiple videos, 5+ videos calling out haters and attacking the people that she thinks are attacking her. When in my opinion, I don't think people are attacking her. I think people are trying to get her to own up to her own crap. She was sending people these plans that were copy and pasted. She was sending people these emails that didn't really show that she cared about them. And in my opinion, she has harmed people, whether harming them by taking their money or, like I said, some people stated that they are struggling with disordered eating and they are set back in their fitness journey because of her. People have also stated that they would email Brittany, for example, say that they purchased a program of hers and it was supposed to have that one-on-one coaching or the email one-on-one coaching. These clients would literally email Brittany saying, hey, I'm struggling with my ED. I don't feel like I'm getting enough food in. I'm not losing weight. I'm not, whatever. And Brittany would just email back with, good job, babe. You're doing amazing.
We never got anything back other than just, oh girl, you're doing so great. But I'm like, how am I doing great? Because I'm not losing weight and inches aren't going anywhere.
How is that somebody doing amazing when they're telling you that they're struggling with that? So this also showed me that when she was doing the programs, she also probably had a bot that would send out emails that would just tell people how good they're doing. She wasn't actually sitting through her emails, actually reading what people were going through that spent $260+ on her program. So again, like I've already stated, I do think that the state of Texas suing her was the right move. And I think that it wouldn't have been possible without social media's uproar. I think that the people who made the Facebook group, the people who made the petition online, and the people who were her clients that spoke up, went on news outlets, and all of that are the real reason why the state of Texas was able to do what they did and was able to have all of the proof that they did. So thank you to every single person who stood up and decided to speak out about their experience, especially those who do struggle with disordered eating and have decided to get up on a news station and talk about, you know, what they're going through personally. And I think that without people doing that, there probably would not have been a lawsuit like there currently is. So I am interested to see in the settlement. I am interested to see what they come up with. I'm interested to see how much money she's most likely going to have to pay, because settlements that I have seen from prior individuals, whether it is a settlement with a pyramid scheme company or an influencer or just a company in general, most likely the individual in the settlement will not admit to wrongdoing. But then on top of that, there will be so many things that they cannot do in the future. For example, I hope to see that she can no longer sell fitness plans. She can no longer, you know, promote something like that to people. I hope that she will also have to pay people. As we've seen in the lawsuit, the state of Texas was looking for anywhere between $250,000 to $1 million. So I'm hoping to see around that amount of money, so $250,000 to $1 million, where the state of Texas can at least pay back the people that were harmed from Brittany Dawn's fitness program. So with all of that being said, let me know what y'all think on the lawsuit, on the settlement. I know I did post this on my community tab and some people were disappointed that they came to a settlement, but I think while yes, we would have loved to see everything exposed in a trial, hopefully by this settlement happening, people will still be given money back and things like that, and she will still have to own up to what it is that she's done. So that's what I'm hoping to see, but clearly I will leave those opinions for June 2nd when I see what comes out about the settlement and once that's all figured out. So definitely let me know what you think about the Brittany Dawn fitness scam, what you've thought about her scams in general. Don't forget to leave me a like and a comment, and if you made it this far in the video, leave me a heart emoji in the description below. Aww, fellow husky. I always have my window open when I'm filming and there's someone walking their other husky. Cutie. Anyways, let me know what y'all thought. I also decided to use like a teleprompter for this video. So if you guys have seen me looking down during this video, it's because I was using a new like software teleprompter thing to help with my deep dives. So I normally always have like a script when I do deep dives like this, but it's normally very hard to follow while also trying to concentrate on providing the information, not getting tongue twisted and looking at y'all. So I finally talked to one of my really close friends and she told me about the teleprompter that she's been using, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna try it, and I freaking loved it. I was able to film this video in an hour, which normally a video like this, it would take me an hour and a half to plus hours to film, just because of all the mistakes I may make and having to restart certain sentences. So definitely having the teleprompter helped. So let me know if you guys enjoyed like a scripted out video like this with the teleprompter, because I do plan on doing that with future deep dives. So yeah, let me know. And with that being said, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video.